how we got over 200 paid referrals in the last year. So guys, we have built an amazing recruiting company. And this is not me saying this. If you go look up our Google reviews or Facebook reviews, you'll see what our clients and candidates have said about us. And it's nothing short of amazingness. However, in this video, I want to teach you how we were able to build $1 million business purely based on referrals. And this is something that takes a long time, guys. I'm going to set the clear expectations from the very beginning that this is going to take time. This is the one thing that if you're reading the book of Alex Hormozi, the leads book, he talks about this is the most powerful lead generator, but also the most complex, also the hardest to get, and also the one that takes the most amount of time in order to succeed with. Back in 2020, I launched the first company that we have, which is Using Fava. And I launched it because I was working as a salesperson for a coaching program. And I noticed that a lot of these agencies are struggling with finding talent. They don't have time to go to Upwork or Fiverr or Indeed, or they don't know what to do. They don't know how to post a job ad. They just haven't been able to figure it out. So I thought to myself, I kind of like helping people find jobs. The previous years before that, I helped about 10 of my high school friends, and many of them are my close friends today, find remote careers. And I really enjoyed that. And I thought to myself, there's something here. And I don't know what it is, but there's something here. So fast forward to 2020, selling for the coaching program, and there was all these agency owners that needed help with finding the talent they were looking for. And what I did for the past year before I even launched this offer is that I was building a personal brand. I was already doing podcasts. I was doing interviews with other people. I was posting shorts and videos. Majority of that was in the Facebook groups that I was involved in. So I was slowly starting to build a little brand. I was starting to do the podcast. I did a lot of trainings in front of people. I went on other people's platforms and other people's audiences, and I was just providing a ton of value. And what that did was it helped me not only just create a brand, but it helped me solidify myself as a sales professional, as someone that is out there to provide value to the marketplace. And what it did was it helped people, number one, follow me and trust my brand. So when I launched Using Fava in 2020, I already had a list of clients that I know if I was able to find them VAs, they were going to trust my brand and they were going to buy from me. So what many of you guys are wanting to do, you want to get the affiliates, you want to get referrals, but you're not offering any value or anything to the marketplace. You're not in any communities, you're not in any coaching programs, and you think that people are just going to find out about you randomly. That's just not going to happen, right? So for many years, I was building my brand by offering free value, offering everything I learned from sales, from the sales world. And actually, one of the things that I knew that I didn't realize this at the time, but I know now that it impacted my brand, is that one of the very first people I ever coached on with sales, and specifically the sales process, was another chiropractic agency. And at the time, I was actually selling for a chiropractic company. And I was giving them everything, guys, like everything that I knew, from the intro call to the demo call, handling objections, and just everything that helped me close hundreds of chiropractors, I gave them. And at the time, I thought to myself, man, I feel like this is going to saturate the market. It's going to be harder for me to close, yada, yada, yada. And at the end of the day, because we were so superior, it doesn't matter that I'm giving people everything away for free, because we will always do it better, right? You can duplicate the process, you can duplicate the funnels, you can duplicate the entire sales process, but you cannot duplicate the person. You can't duplicate the team. That's impossible. It's not feasible. So the first thing that you want to do when you want to start getting more affiliates, you want to start getting more referrals, is to provide value to the marketplace. Join free communities on School, in Facebook, in Circle, wherever it is, and start providing people value. One of the best ways to do that is to answer questions of people are asking in these Facebook groups, in the school communities. They're asking questions. They're asking for help. But sometimes the administrator of the group is busy. Sometimes other people are busy. You should go in there and start answering those questions. You should go live or request to go live and request to do videos that will provide value to the marketplace, right? Show them that you know what you're talking about, right? A lot of you guys want the affiliates, you want the referrals, but you're not willing to put in the work to make it happen, right? We have hundreds and hundreds of referrals because myself and my partner offer free value to these communities on a regular basis. By the way, these are communities that we're paying tens of thousands of dollars to. However, my partner and I are also in other communities that are not paid. They're free communities. And we would go on there and we would post value posts and we would answer questions. We would go on lives. We would message the that whether it's the founder of the group or the CEOs or whatever it is, and just figure out how can we provide value to the marketplace. My partner is an expert on marketing. I'm an expert on sales, and together we're experts on recruiting. That is a lot of your business, right? Marketing, sales, and recruiting. I mean, a lot of people struggle with some of those departments. The first thing is by providing free value. The second thing is building relationships. Guys, so many of you are not building relationships. And when I mean building relationships, I don't mean to do that in person. Of course, it's going to be a lot better to go out with someone, grab dinner, grab lunch, travel with them. Yes, that is 100% better. But we live in a world where you can build relationships purely online. You can follow the right people. You can get followed by the right people, message them, check in on them. And I have built so many friends online that I have yet to meet in person. Before I moved to this amazing place in Medellin, Colombia, I lived in, pretty cool places, but nothing that crazy. I lived in San Diego. I lived in Boulder, Colorado. Great places. I absolutely love them. But I didn't really have a network there. I didn't really know anybody there. I was basically a lone wolf. Maybe I knew a few people here and there, but nothing crazy to where it is today in Medellin, Colombia. So I built relationships with people by checking in on them virtually, right? Getting on calls with them, training them, maybe getting trained by them, whatever it is, and just exchanging value as much as I can, because I wanted to build a pool of people online that I can actually get to know, and vice versa, they can get to know me. And the cool thing is, what I started doing is, when I moved to Medellin, Colombia, we started throwing events, and I actually tell every person now, whenever I talk to them, is you should come visit Medellin, Colombia. And I've had about 10 or 15 clients over the last year come to Colombia, stay at Airbnb, and we go grab dinners. I introduce them to a bunch of people, show them the best place to go to. And if they're single, they're going to have a good time in Medellin, Colombia. So that's something that I've done over the last several years, is building a relationship with people virtually, bringing them here to Medellin, Colombia. Many of you guys that are watching this video, you're probably not living in Medellin, Colombia. You might be living in Spokane, Idaho, whatever the hell Spokane is. And I get it, that's not the coolest and the best city in the world. But you can build relationships with people virtually, right? Check in on them, see what they need help with. Maybe there's an SOP, or maybe there's a process that you're currently doing that they need, right? Don't look at your competitors as competitors. Look at them as people who can also help you. Look at them as people that you can become friends with and actually learn from, as long as you're not undercutting them and you're not trying to fuck them over. You can make a lot of progress by bringing people into your circle from the same industry. A lot of people don't do that. And that to me is a huge, huge red flag, is find people that are in the same industry as you and connect with them and be able to learn from them. So one of the things that we do to get also a lot more referrals is by offering referral commissions. We actually pay 20% per referral that it gets sent to us. Some of our clients have made thousands and thousands of dollars. I call it rent money. I actually joke about it all the time when I pitch people. I tell them, hey, let us pay your rent. Let me fly you out here to Medellin, Colombia. Let us show you, let me buy your next plane ticket, right? I find what's valuable to them, because for some people, of course, money is going to be great. But what if I flew someone out? What if I paid for their Airbnb for a week? Whatever it is, maybe they send me, 20, 30, 40 different people that actually need VAs, and we are that company that can help them out. So we actually pay people 20% referral commission to make sure that they are taken care of. And that many of you guys are paying 5% or 10%. Guys, take care of the people that are taking care of you. Take care of the people that are spreading the word of working with you, because they're doing that for free. They're doing that because you help them out. They're doing that because they just want to help you. Of course, many of them want to get paid, but they're doing that because you've provided them an amazing service. In order to actually build an amazing referral pool, not only do you need to have an amazing brand, like I mentioned, maybe travel to the places that live in a cool place like Medellin, Colombia, and have people come over here. All those are great, right? Obviously, pay out your the 20%, maybe 25%, even 30% is good for your affiliates. One of the biggest and most important things to do is to check in on your current clients. See who actually is crushing it, who's actually happy with your service and product, who would go out of their way to tell someone else about your product and service. Those are the people you need to take care of. Right? On top of the people that are maybe not happy, maybe they're struggling with whatever it is, obviously take care of those. But the people that are happy, you need to make them happier, right? See who do they know, right? Make sure you're sending them maybe a shirt. Make sure you're taking care of them. Maybe there's a person that they need to be introduced to. Maybe there's someone that they need to know that you have in your circle, right? This is actually something that helped me out in the beginning. I was known as a connector. I used to connect people all the time. It's actually funny that I'm doing the business I do now, because at one point I would just connect people. Hey man, do you know someone that does really good at sales? Hey man, do you know this? Hey man, do you know that? And I would just know everybody, and I still doing it now. It's actually much more. And I would just connect people. And I thought to myself, maybe there's a business here. And it is. What we do now is we connect people that are looking for remote careers with professional businesses that actually need to scale and actually are looking to scale, and they're looking for people to hire a few people. So going back to my point, make sure you know who your happy clients are and don't just ask for a testimonial. I have a thing called the perfect client. What is the perfect client? The perfect client is someone that buys from you. They get delivered the service within 30 to 60 days. They're happy with your service. They're sending you a testimonial, and they're also sending you referrals, right? That is the perfect client. Every single client doesn't do that for you, then there's something along the lines that either your company dropped the ball or the client dropped the ball. But I like to close people, and when I like to set the expectation that I expect them to be fulfilled with X amount of days, usually 30 days. Number one, I expect a testimonial from them, and I expect them to tell other people about them because they get paid for it. Why would they not do that? And this is something that I've added to actually our sales process, is talking about the referral program, talking about becoming an affiliate for us. Many of you guys are pitching your service, pitching your product, whatever it may be, but nowhere in there does it talk about how do I recommend people to you? How do I refer people to you, right? So not only do we have that on our demo call and we have that part of our pitch, but we also have that on our website. Right? We want people to become affiliates. Make it easy for people to become affiliates for you. Make it easy for people to be sent referrals to you. Some of you guys, it's like a complicated, complex process. Why are you making it so complicated? Or you're not talking about it at all, right? Make it a part of your business so that way when people find out about you, it's easy to partner up with you. It's easy to send you referrals, and it's easy for you to blow up your company. We've done this for many years. We've done over $1 million, 100% from referrals, and we're not stopping anytime soon. After reading Alex Hormozi's Leads book, I noticed this is the way. How do I get as many affiliates as possible? And I'll finish off with this. Many of you guys are using Go High Level. Maybe you're not using Go High Level yet. Go High Level is a great tool. We use it as a CRM. You can use it for many, many different aspects of your business. But they have grown to a billion with a B dollar company, 100% referrals. They don't do any marketing. They don't do anything but have the referrals and word of mouth coming out there. And I have actually friends here who I'll be interviewing very, very soon that make a lot of money by becoming a top affiliate for High Level. So if High Level, which is a SaaS company that sells for $99 a month, $297 a month, is doing $1 billion, well, they're doing hundreds of millions of dollars. They're valued at $1 billion, and they're doing that purely from referrals. Why the hell are you not focusing on that? So let's recap. Here are the ways that you're going to get more paid affiliates and more affiliates in general and more referrals. One is providing free value in paid or free groups. Number two, connecting with other entrepreneurs and other people in your industry, whether they're potential clients or other people in your space through Instagram and Facebook. You do not need to do this in person. Number three is try to do things in person if you can, whether you live in a cool city or travel to other cities, have their masterminds, and actually meet people in person. Next one, pay out 20, 25, 30% of your package to these affiliates. Take care of them. Make sure you're actually doing whatever it takes to help them out. And last but not least, make it easy for people to refer you business. Talk about it on your demo. Talk about it on your websites. Mention it on your weekly emails. Mention it on your marketing. Talk about why people should refer you business, because they get paid and you do an amazing job for the community. If you found value in this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and share with people that you know need more affiliates in their business. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next video.